For centuries, mankind has traveled to the far corners of this vast world in search of, well, you guessed it, fat. Perfect fat. A good fat. A fat that mankind could indulge himself in without the least bit of condemnation. Is it true? Is it a mere myth? Could this good fat actually exist today? Then stay tuned as the simply amazing Dr. Val takes us on another exciting adventure as we discover the truth about good fat. Next on Alternative Health.
Where am I? Indian Rocks Beach, Florida. And actually, this is my old stomping grounds. Used to live here. I'm a true Floridian. There's very few of them around, so, you know, I'm kind of sticking out like a sore thumb. But, you know, even while I'm here, I'm thinking about you. And let me tell you how it came about. You know, I'm in the store last night, and I'm looking at the fishing gear. And I'm looking at fish, and I'm thinking good fat, and I'm thinking good information. And you know, I just wanted to bring it to you because I'm thinking in America, what we tend to do is we segregate disorders. We segregate diseases. We categorize. You know, you're gonna have a baby, you're gonna go to the OBGYN. You know, you get a joint problem, you're gonna, like rheumatoid arthritis, you're gonna go to the rheumatologist. You got a heart problem, you go to the cardiologist. Well, I got a question for you. What do hardening of the arteries, blood clots, high blood pressure, heart attacks, being short, that's me, poor immune system, cancer, a fat body, I missed that one, high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes, chicken skin, ADD, ADHD, dry skin, dandruff, eczema, winter blues, unruly hair, I get that one too, cracked, painful heels, increased thirst, frequent urination, clumsiness, allergies, obsessive compulsive disorder, phobias, schizophrenia, and bad stress response all have in common? Well, let me tell you, they all have to do with fats. That is the kind of fat you put in your mouth and then it ends up elsewhere, if you know what I mean. And by the way, I'm talking about the wrong kind of fats. There are good fats and bad fats, and if you have any or all of the disorders I mentioned, you are definitely eating way too many of the bad fats. Do you know what they are? Do you know what good fats are? Did you know that there are good fats? Hey, fat is good, and I'm going to eat plenty of the good kind and little to zero of the bad. I don't want any of those horrible disorders. Do you? Stay with me, because I'm going to give you so much fatty information it will make your head swell.
Hello, I'm good fat.
And I'm bad fat.
You may find me in things like avocados, seeds.
Keep going.
Okay, thanks. Avocado seeds, nuts. Believe it or not, fresh creamery butter.
That's good. Nothing like a ding dong, hamburgers, donuts, and cream.
Okay. Yeah, that's, wow.
What?
Hey, what you got going on?
I'm fixing a party. I got my chips, and my donuts, and my chocolate.
Oh. Wow, that's
good.
Oof, yeah, that's. Hey, do you really know what's in that stuff?
Yeah, goodness. What do you got over there?
Oh, this right here? Man, this is guacamole. It's good stuff. Here's what you do. Take an avocado, mix it up. Whoa. Hey, you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
All right, okay. Man, all right. Some lime. It is so good, and it's full of EFAs. You know?
Is that extra fudge?
Yeah, exactly. No, it's EFAs, essential fatty acids, food for the brain. Yeah?
okay.
Okay. It's good stuff, I'm telling you.
Sounds good.
You sure you're gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, okay, all right.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Whoa, you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Wow, sounds like a party.
That's right. So much information, it'll make your head swell. You know the old saying, you fathead? Well, you know what? That's a good thing. I want to be a fathead. Of course, like maybe not fat hair, but I want to be a fathead. And so will you when you hear what I have to say. The brain is made of 65% fat. It has to be the right kind of fats, of course, which is, you know, the good stuff, not the bad stuff, the bad fat. No. Good brain function, good fat. Bad brain function, bad fat. You know, you just got to make sure you get that one point right. Good fats are essential for proper brain function, including increased memory, good sleep, happy thoughts, good attention span, and a whole lot more. And what are these good fats called? They're called essential fatty acids. Why? Because they're essential. Children can develop ADD or ADHD at a very early age because of the lack of essential fatty acids. According to Dr. Michael Schmidt from Northwestern University, all ADD and ADHD patients always, without fail, have an imbalance of essential fatty acids. Pregnant women or those trying to get pregnant who have low levels of EFAs, that's, you know, a little nickname there, can result in toxemia, premature babies, and a whole lot worse. Vegetarians can also be depleted very easily if there are not enough sources of good essential fatty acids in their diet, which can come from good sources of meat. A diet of meat and potatoes can also result in too much omega-9, one of the essential fatty acids, which also results in an imbalance. This affects mood and behavior and reduces the communication of the cells. And remember, 76% of DNA function is cellular communications. Sometimes these are the people that are too aggressive, you know, too much meat, too much aggression. And then I know, you know, the vegetarians who are the opposite and need to get a little excited about some things. You know, sometimes they're so laid back you can't get them to move. Anyway, so got to be a balance. A lack of EFAs or a serious imbalance can result in a mind and body that are truly out of whack. Gotta tell you one quick story because a lack of essential fatty acids affects all kinds of people in different ways. This was many years ago. I had gotten a letter from someone who had a relative over in Ireland. They had a 6-year-old child who continually wet the bed. Didn't want to, but after hearing one of my presentations on essential fatty acids said, you know, is there any chance that could help? I said, well, you know, absolutely, because the essential fatty acids so have to do with the nervous system that the brain wasn't getting the signal from the bladder that it was full, so it would release, brain never knowing the child had to go. Child started on essential fatty acids. In 6 weeks, stopped wetting the bed. I then found out that wasn't a problem in Ireland, that children would wet the bed till they were older. Why? Imbalance in essential fatty acids. Hey, I got a whole lot more, just stay with me.
Good fats help to generate the electrical currents that make the heart beat in an orderly sequence. Good fats transport oxygen into the cells.
Yeah, good fats, bad fats, they all make a difference in so many areas of your life. It is essential to make sure you're getting the right fats and, you know, not the wrong fats, because you don't want to be brain dead or something. So let's talk about who the bad guys are, or in this case, the bad fat. The bad guy is trans fatty acids, and according to the FDA, there is no acceptable amount of trans fats that should be in anyone's diet, much less a child. Think about a small child and the effects of their brain as it is developing. It's horrible. It's compounded. Trans fatty acids are typically found in foods such as ice cream, potato chips, burgers, fries, candy, cookies, margarine, shortening mayonnaise, partially hydrogenated oils, puffed cheese snacks, donuts, and all kinds of salad dressing, which happens to be on the menu for many Americans on a regular basis. High heat, and in this case of trans fats, that means heat above 160 degrees converts fatty acids from their normal state to trans fatty acids. The industrial food process of partial hydrogenation also converts fatty acids from their normal state to trans fatty acids as well. It's all bad. Daily, the average American consumption of trans fatty acids is 9 to 12 grams and more. And wait, I thought like 0 was actually safe and we're doing up to 12 grams a day. Even people who consciously avoid animal fats generally consume far more than 12 grams of trans fatty acids per day, according to research. And that's those trying to fight it, to look for it, to don't do it. What's going on with those that are clueless? Most commercial dietary oils have been subjected to partial hydrogenation and therefore contain large amounts of trans fatty acids. Almost all fried foods contain trans fatty acids due to the high temperatures generated during cooking and also due to the use of oils that have been subjected to partial hydrogenation as the frying medium. 95% of the average daily consumption of trans fatty acids is in the form of partially hydrogenated vegetable oil products such as easy spread butters, margarine, which contains 20% trans fatty acids, and vegetable shortenings. Trans fatty acids are hidden in many processed foods that use that partially hydrogenated vegetable oil in their manufacturing process, like donuts, French fries, biscuits, and all kinds of other deadly foods. I could even just call them stupid foods because that's what they're gonna do. But of course, you would never eat those, would you? No, I don't think so. Don't eat those. Just like, don't go there. You know, I had a pastor tell me one time, I actually went to his church and did a seminar and did some counseling, and his pastor saying, I don't get it. I don't understand. I've become a vegetarian. I'm eating healthy. I eat, really good stuff. Can't understand why my blood pressure, my cholesterol's, through the roof. What's going on? And so, he thought he was doing really, really good. All of a sudden, one of the deacons came in for counseling. He said, I was doing really good until I started traveling with Pastor. He's addicted to French fries. And here this pastor thought he was doing good, but he was addicted to French fries, taking in all those trans fatty acids, and his whole system got messed up. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is everything. That's what I'm bringing you today, so you got to stick around for more.
Hello, I'm good fat.
And I'm bad fat.
All right, man. What's going on?
I'm all wrapped up.
Wow. Well, doesn't it get a little bit hot in there?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You want to get wrapped up?
No. I prefer the natural way, basically. It's
Suit yourself. Outside of here, I can last a year. Wrap me up and put me on a shelf, I can last 10 to 15.
Wow.
Pretty impressive, huh?
Wow, that's... Oh.
I'm okay.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
I think she's great.
She is well balanced with her medicine and how to let it work on our bodies.
I thought her presentation was great and it was very interesting, and a few things we have done, but there's a lot more to learn and do also.
I think she's wonderful. She's a good role model for me.
Oh, I think she's great.
I think she's has so much information.
It was great. She did. I was taking my son out to dinner tonight. I have to make a blueberry shake at his house instead of the Olive Garden with the spaghetti meatballs. That's what I was really thinking of. So I'm not too happy about that, but it's good. It's the right thing to do.
I'm gonna go and try the coffee and Emma that she's talking about that.
What else are we gonna be doing? The almonds, 7 almonds for 7 more years in our life. I don't like almonds, but I'm gonna learn how to like them quick.
To balance my breakfast, my lunch, and my dinner.
It was great, and we're really happy we came, and we recommend her book and her program to everybody because I think it's the way.
It's all because of following your your diet, the Valerie Saxon diet, coming soon in all stores.
Right. I can remember never being sick as a youngster because when Grandma came up with that enema story, we were well real fast.
The biggest thing is that I didn't know that we all had parasites, you know.
We're going to try maybe the smoothies. Dan wants to try the smoothies. We're going to try the fast.
There's more to health than just what we see on the outside, that we definitely have to go deep inside into our bodies and take out all the toxins.
It's made a difference in my life.
Good fat, bad fat, smart brain or not, ADD, ADHD, joint problems or a healthy whole, working good, everything healthy, good hair, good skin. That's your choice. What kind of choice are you going to make? I'm giving you the knowledge. Now, listen up. Scientists say we only think with 5 to 10% of our brain, maybe because we don't feed it enough. Remember, you fathead, your brain is 65% fat and it needs to be fed to work properly. Those trans fats make your brain cells sticky. While good fats give them space and they can talk to each other and give you more information and tell you what you're supposed to do and you don't have any memory problems. You know, think about a phone booth. You cram a bunch of people in there, everybody's all congested, nobody can understand anybody. But then think about, you know, if there's only like 2 or 3 people, yeah, they can like talk to each other, everything's good. Hey, what you doing? Yeah, we're gonna go out to dinner. You know, just, you know, good example there. Hey, the good fats are so good, they even clean up after the bad guys. Essential fatty acids will literally clean up the bad fats in the body. But the longer bad fats have been accumulating, the more essential fatty acids that need to be introduced into the diet. Essential fatty acids can miraculously be all kinds of great stuff for you. They have been for my family. One of my daughters had just some major PMS stuff. I mean, she was pretty evil. You know, we all wanted to leave home during that time. Started on some essential fatty acids. It's like night and day within a short period of time. One of my kids had some little grade issues and didn't want to focus. Essential fatty acids did it again. Hey, you know what? Even eyesight can be aided when you get enough essential fatty acids. Energy levels increase. Essential fatty acids rid the body in the process of ridding the body in depression, ADD, PMS, ADHD. Essential fatty acids sharpen your brain, give you great looking skin, healthy joints, a great memory, helps your nerves. So when someone gets on the last nerve, I've had that with kids, you feel great. Literally, like, okay, they stepped in the last nerve, but it's okay because I'm feeling good. I'll just deal with it. Gives you clarity of thinking. It helps to prevent type 2 diabetes. It even helps you lose weight because it increases the metabolism. It makes healthy bones, makes your muscles grow and work. You know, so when you're working out, you get better results. And essential fatty acids actually reduce the risk of osteoporosis. It also gets rid of inflammation and even gets rid of some of the symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis. Hey, go get some good fats today.
A deficiency in good fats can retard growth. Good fat deficiency causes kidney malfunction. Excessive perspiration can occur as a result of good fat deficiency.
I can't begin to tell you how many people that I've seen over the years and years and years and years have the effect of fats in or on their body. You know, I've seen the bad. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly effects of fat. I prefer the good. The bad, you get the people with all the problems. And you know what? Every area. I can't, you know, I kind of laugh because I can even tell if somebody has an issue with essential fatty acids, a depletion, I should say, because they have bad hand-eye coordination. Like you throw a ball at them and they can't, you know, they can't make everything connect. You know, there's a reason for things that go wrong in your body. Then it means there's a problem, there's a deficiency, because God made these bodies to work. The good fats change people's life because it's giving the brain the right fuel. Fat is a good fuel. Fat is not a bad thing. When all those no-fat foods came on the market, did you know waistlines increased? ADD, ADHD increased? Yeah, fat is good. but it's got to be the right kind of fat. Are you getting the right kind of fat? Are you sure? Are you eating fried foods? Are you eating those bad things? I got to tell you today, you just got to stop. The good fats can change your life, change the way you think, change the way you see yourself, change the way you see others, change the way you sleep, change depression in your life. If you're depressed, it doesn't mean that you have a deficiency of an antidepressant. No, look at your diet, consider your ways, and do something different. Good fat, not bad fat. You don't want the bad fat because it makes you fat. You want the good fat to speed up your metabolism, do the good in you that your body was designed to do. You know what? It just absolutely works, and it's going to work for you, but you got to try it. Good fat, not bad fat.
Hello, I'm Good Fat.
And I'm Bad Fat.
Oh man, sound kind of down. Is everything okay?
I'm tore up inside. I don't know if it's something I ate. I lost my corn dog. Hit my head earlier, and I ripped my wrapper. Would you buy a ripped wrapper?
No, I don't think I wouldn't buy a ripped wrapper. That's pretty rough.
It's been an awful day.
Hey, listen, okay, but think about what we learned, all right? We learned a lot of stuff today in the show. We learned about good foods, bad foods, the good fats that's in there, the EFAs, essential fatty acids, food for the brain, remember that? ADD, ADHD.
I wasn't able to pay attention to that stuff. I appreciate you trying to encourage me. I do. But I am Bad Fat. This is who I am. I am Bad Fat.
Wow. I guess it's just something you gotta learn to live with, huh?
Learn to live with what?
Never mind.
Susceptibility to bacterial and viral diseases or infections can occur as a result of a good fat deficiency. Good fats enhance the function of antioxidants. Good fats increase the metabolism.
Why am I bringing you information on essential fatty acids? Because they're essential. I don't care if you're 5, 55, younger, older, what color you are, what size you are. Fats matter. They matter to you. They matter to me. It makes all the difference in the world. I tell you what, in the past, many, many moons ago, I even had some issues like with dandruff and dry scalp, and I still got the curly hair thing going. But you know what? It was a lack of essential fatty acids. Whether you have one symptom or you have 12 symptoms of a lack of essential fatty acids, you know what? You need to do something about it. Fats will make a difference in your life, but it's got to be the right kind of fats. Knowledge will set you free. I can't tell you enough how you need to absolutely take action and get some essential fatty acids. They work. I've seen it on everything from pregnant women, including myself, because my little guy's like so brilliant, you know, to the elderly. It just works. Don't you want to be thinking good? Why do you want to be having a senior moment and you're 32 years old? It's not necessary when you put the fuel in your tank that God designed your tank to have. What's that fuel? It's essential fatty acids for that fat brain of yours, and if it's not fat enough, by taking essential fatty acids, you can get it there. Essential fatty acids for you today. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. I gotta go. What am I doing? Okay, listen, you know, I gotta go to the bathroom, and it's really important to, you know, if you really want to have everything, you know, smooth moves, you want to make sure that you go on the first urge. You know what I'm talking about, especially ladies, you know, because we always like suck things up and hold things in a while, so we can get one more thing done or answer one more kid's question or, answer one more phone call. You know what I'm saying? But no, that's not the best thing to do. No, you need to go on the first urge because you lose dehydration in the bowels, and then the next time you try and go, it's 30% less effective. And with each time that you put it off because you're in the middle of doing something, what happens is then you get more and more constipated, and the bowel movements are not as effective, and before you know it, you get a real mess. You get a real hard mess, if you know what I'm saying, on your hands. It's not a good thing. You want to make sure you go on the first urge. It's very, very important. So of course, always carry tissues with you. Yeah, it just works, so keep them in your makeup bag, keep them in your purse, keep them in the car. So first urge makes everything just flow freely. Hey, I gotta go. First urge, I don't want to wait. Bye. I'm here because you're there. That's right, I'm here bringing you information that's going to change your life, but only if you do something about it. There's great information out there. You can go to the website these days and find all kinds of information about anything around the world, can't you? Absolutely, but guess what? You'll never get the information if you don't do anything about it. You've got to take action, and you know what? That's what it's all about. That's where the rubber meets the road. You're a vehicle. You live in a body, the temple of the Lord. Now, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'm asking you for a decision. What are you going to do? You going to change from fried fish to broiled fish? You going to stop eating donuts, switch to rice cakes? Well, I don't like those rice cakes too much either. No, you know what? Do something. Take this information and take action. Things are only going to change if you're a doer and not a hearer only. So today, be a doer with Good Fats.
Thanks for watching Alternative Health with Valerie Saxon. The information in this program is designed to bring you the latest in alternative health. Valerie's mission is to educate and encourage you to strive for and obtain a healthy body, soul, and spirit. From there, your purpose and calling can be achieved as God intended it to be. If the information in this program was helpful to you, start today and begin making those necessary life changes. And remember, we're here because you're there.
Hey, Clee! What's that there, Luther? Come on, not a lot!
I really cannot get out of this. You grabbed me like 70 times.
Hey, what you got going on there?
Good. I don't know what.
Hey, what you got going on?
I'm gonna hit a part. I lost my corn dog. I fell down, I hit my head.
Ooh,
I ripped my wrapper. I mean, would you buy?
Hey, thanks for watching Alternative Health today with me, Valerie Saxon. Now, today, right now, Valerie's asking you, get information. Go to the website, get my notes on essential fatty acids, good fat, good body, bad body. The choice is yours. Take action today. Call 1-800-493-1146. Get your essential fatty acids, get your notes, get your food right. It's all gonna make a difference in you today.